A fatal police shooting in Wilmington, Delaware that happened in the early hours of January 13th. Police body camera video that was released just today. We're going to show that to you, but first this warning that the video is graphic. A Newcastle County police officer who was out looking for stolen cars approaches a vehicle. According to the police, Lymond Moses was asleep and the officer wakes him up. Now that's when they got into a verbal confrontation. Moses is heard saying that his mom lives right there. The officer says that he sees marijuana in the car and asks Moses to get out, but instead we see Moses drive forward. Presumably he turns around. The footage then shows Moses appearing to drive in the general direction of the three police officers, though not directly at them, when two of them, according to police, fire shots, killing Moses. These officers are now on administrative leave and under investigation, and the Newcastle County Police Department said that based on this video, they can't draw any conclusions about whether these officers acted within policy and law until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. Joining us tonight is Amanda Spence, the widow of Lymond Moses, and the family's attorney, Emeka Igwe. Let me just start out by saying that we're so sorry for your loss and really appreciate you spending the time with us tonight. Ms. Spence, I'd like to start with you. I know it has to be so incredibly difficult to see that video. You've said that it contradicts the police narrative and that even though he was driving in their direction, the officers were not in harm's way when they shot your husband. Give us a little more about that. Explain what you mean by that.
I mean, it can only really show from the body cam footage precisely, but the way that their cars were angled, he was able to swerve and maneuver through them, but that is just not how they handled it. They shot as he drove through them and then continued to shot from the back of the vehicle after his car had already crashed. It's nothing like what they originally told me. It was supposed to be a 911 call at first. Then it was a knock at the window. And when you see the video, there was no knock at the window. He was harassed at least 2 minutes before anything happened at the end. He was definitely harassed and bullied, it seems to me. I'm just trying to get to the point where they are correct with their actions. I need to understand that.
So you're saying that the police have changed their story multiple times in their conversations with you. Would you say that they may have some defense by saying that your husband tried to weaponize his car and hurt them and they felt they were in harm's way and that's why they shot in self-defense?
No, I don't believe. He was somewhat blockaded in, but there was a avenue for him to get through them. I honestly believe they shot. I don't know, because I don't know their thoughts, is what I want to know. Why did you open fire when you weren't honestly in harm's way?
And Mr. Igwe, what do you see when you see this video, and what would justice look like for you in this case?
What I see is a false narrative that was put out by Newcastle County Police. The original statement was that Mr. Moses was trying to run away, run them over. They said that the officers were in imminent danger. The video clearly contradicts that. Mr. Moses was not attempting to run over these police officers. In fact, he actually veers his vehicle away from them in order to avoid hitting the officers. The officers are clearly out of the zone of danger. They're clearly not in imminent danger, and yet they decided to be the judge, jury, and executioner of Mr. Moses and ended up wrongfully taking his life. What does justice look like? Justice looks like these officers being immediately terminated. There's no need for a lengthy investigation. This has been going on since January. These officers need to be prosecuted. Delaware, in its history, has never prosecuted and convicted an officer for wrongfully killing or shooting any individuals in Delaware, and this needs to be the first time that these officers are held accountable.
And Ms. Spence, for those of us who never had the chance to meet your husband, give us an idea of what he was like and subsequently what life has been like for you without him.
Life without him for this past 2 months has been a blur, being as though I have a newborn that will never meet him. But I can only reflect on the past 10 years of life we had together, and it just nothing but I have so many people coming to me with help because he's helped out. It's not just his direct and immediate family, it's his numerous families, which will come to show. But he was just extremely genuine. And if you needed it, homeless, didn't know you, he would do it. And that's just, if you knew the true, honest character of him, no reason being to take his life.
Miss Amanda Spence and Mr. Emeka Igwe, thank you both so much for your time and sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.